Those enjoying our prize may find themselves in the Creston neighborhood just north of downtown GR to check out some of the entries. But the Creston neighborhood has been an art-forward neighborhood for years, and they've got some special things planned during the competition to help showcase their neighborhood. Greg Hampshire, he's the executive director of the Creston Neighborhood Association. There he is, and artist Caroline Hahn joins us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here, Greg and Caroline. Let's talk Creston neighborhood, Greg. I see your shirt. It says, "Keep Creston Funky."
That's right.
So is that a good adjective for the neighborhood?
I feel so. I know some folks have different feelings about the word funky, but if we're trying to capture the creative spirit and the vibrancy of the Creston neighborhood, I think funky is the right word for it.
Let's talk about that. I mean, I just mentioned that it's kind of an art forward. The Creston neighborhood is kind of getting known for that.
Yeah. So we've had wonderful partners and creatives that have lived in Creston for a long time. I think a lot of people are aware of the murals throughout Creston, thanks to our friends Lions and Rabbits that helped organize a lot of those beautiful murals, as well as the creative events that have been up and down the playing field for decades.
And now Art Prize is coming, right? And so Art Prize, well, I shouldn't say coming, it's here. Okay. It's finally here again.
Yeah.
Art Bash, something that you guys are doing?
Yeah, so Art Bash, this is our 16th year.
Okay.
What we bring in about a dozen creatives that have roots in Creston, whether they live there, work there, or grew up there. And they create live pieces of art, and they're auctioned off at the end of the event to benefit the Creston Neighborhood Association.
And I'm assuming Caroline here is one of the artists?
Yes, I am.
One of the dozen?
Yes, one of the dozen.
That are doing that. Talk a little bit about your experience. You're a Creston native, you work there, you live there?
Yeah, I lived there for a brief period of time.
Okay.
My husband and I lived in the neighborhood when we were first married, so we have a really special connection to it because of that. But I participated in the event for the first time last year, and it's truly a one-of-a-kind event. Creston is an eclectic neighborhood. It's very unique, and this event is the exact same way. You can just really feel like the joy that people have. It's infectious, and people love this neighborhood. And so many people come out for this. It's truly something that you should go to and see yourself.
You're not whistling Dixie. A lot of people talk about the Creston neighborhood as a fun place to go, fun place to be. Young families raising, starting their lives, their careers. Let's talk about your art. How long have you been doing what, painting?
Yes.
I see a canvas down here.
Yes.
So there's going to be painting. How long?
So I have been, it's kind of a boring answer, but I've been an artist my whole life. I have never wanted to be anything else.
Wow.
But painting specifically, professionally, 10 years. But for the past 3 years or so, I quit my job to try and do this professionally full time. My whole life, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure your parents are like, yes. No more struggling artists. She's got a job. No, okay. But show us your artwork. What's your style?
So this is something that I have been working on recently. Style is a difficult word.
Yeah.
It's hard to define something while you're in it. What I've been working on is artwork of women by a woman, because if you look throughout history, there's not much artwork, many portraits that have been painted of women by women. So I just want to, add my voice to this narrative that is emerging.
Absolutely, it's a gorgeous painting, by the way. Still working on that one?
This one is pretty. You never know.
Yeah, you're an artist. It's never done.
You never know when it's done.
So people are going to be joining in on Art Prize, seeing some things around town. These murals, while not officially in the competition, you have tours, don't you? I mean, you have ways to see these murals.
Yeah, so we have over 25 murals that are throughout the Creston neighborhood, up and down Plainfield. We're actually at different Art Prize venues in Creston. We'll actually be dropping off printed guides so that folks can, when they're visiting Creston, seeing these Art Prize exhibits, they can also see these beautiful pieces of art that are part of that tapestry of the neighborhood. It also include some of our Best of the West winning restaurants and stores. Creston is a fantastic neighborhood to spend time in. Not just to see a piece or two, but get the whole experience.
Absolutely. Been to that tap room. Love it. All right.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Been upstairs to the wonderful tin ceiling they got in there. If you want to check out Art Bash, this is all happening on one specific day.
Yeah.
Right? September 25th. So we've got a little bit of time to put this on the calendar at the Golden Age. So a great place to be.
A very cool spot.
I mean, we've had numerous events there, and it's such a cool venue. Thank you for coming in and sharing this information. And do you want to drop some of the names really quickly of the other artists? Give them a plug.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No. We're really excited about the artists that we have this year. Some of the murals that you'll see in Creston are artists that are participating also in Art Bash. Longtime friend of the Neighborhood Association and resident Nick Nordier is participating. Ryan Crawley, Rachel Hull, who's if you love the river, you'll love her art. Madeline Lyons is participating for the first time. Asma Speaks, who has, if you're not aware of our legal graffiti wall on Lafayette, he's the curator of that, and it is some of the most fantastic temporary art that you'll ever see, because artists like Jenny Hearns that are also participating, one of her biggest pieces, The Crying Ghost, started on that wall, and it's gone now because more art is bred there.
Absolutely. So these are just a few names that you can come check out during this event. And the murals, of course, are always up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, get a photo, get your phones ready. September 25th at 6 to 9, Golden Age. There's the ticket information. $20 in advance, $25 the day of. So buy it in advance and save yourself $5. Go to CrestonGR.com for more. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.